Divorce happens. In fact, it happens to almost 50% of first marriages. So let's talk about it. Welcome to Divorce Happens, a podcast to educate, inspire, support, and yes, make you laugh through divorce and beyond so that you can start fresh on the next phase of your journey. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh.
You get divorced. You get divorced.
Getting divorced?
I'm getting a divorce.
You're getting a divorce.
Because she's getting a divorce.
So what if I get divorced?
Hi, I'm Chedva, Ludmir, also known as Vivi, and I'm a business strategist and a fresh starts expert, which I love doing. Today, I'm here with 5 fresh tips to help you get back to proactively leading your business after divorce. 1, show up with compassion to yourself. So I'm a firm believer in reparenting ourselves and also repartnering with ourselves. Negative self-talk is so natural. It happens to all of us, especially after a toxic relationship, a rough period that brought up a lot of negativity, divorce and guilt, or experiencing gaslighting, which happens to so many of us during divorce or leading up to it. But also, it's really important to remind ourselves that it's not the truth, that negative self-talk, for our own sakes, and also because guilt only holds us back. And it's in fact the opposite of ownership and of responsibility. Okay, 2nd, uncover the old story behind your shrinking and replace it with a stronger story. Building on the previous tip, it's key to recognize that everything is narrative. Everything in life is narrative. Now, let's put our detective hats on and investigate what's the source of this negative narrative, this narrative of shrinking. What if we rewrote this narrative? Let's find evidence for that better, kinder, rewritten story. And I assure you that evidence does exist. Okay, 3rd tip. You are the designer of your own energy and your own intention and how you show up in the world and in your business. We don't control everything. We control very little, in fact. But this is something that you can have complete ownership of, your energy. Let's think how it would be to inhabit your chosen energy as a business owner. And 4, I am as woo as it gets, but I'm also extremely practical. So I highly recommend anchoring our intentions and energies in tangible rituals and habits. Habits and rituals that you can do every day or at least weekly. It can be directly tied to your founder energies that you chose, or something that would indirectly contribute to your chosen energy. For example, for me, developing the habit of taking the bus reminded me that I can change and that I have the power to choose how to spend my money and my time. So indirectly, it contributed to me feeling free, powerful, and abundant, even though for someone else, it may be the complete opposite of that. And finally, my 5th tip, bring everything together into a statement of the founder that you are becoming, your founder statement or your founder thesis. Make yourself a cozy beverage, put on some music that makes you tingle, and ask yourself, if someone asked me what kind of founder I am becoming, I would say, complete that. Answer not from the you of today, not from the you that just went through divorce or a hard time in your life, but from the you with the rewritten beliefs, the energy you chose, and your revamped rituals and habits. When you have a big dilemma or decision later on, pass it through the filter of the statement. Would this founder who has the statement actually take this decision, or maybe the decision would look differently? Does it hold? I hope these 5 fresh tips help you get back to proactively leading in your business and maybe even in your industry after divorce. Remember, you can always find me at Fresh Starts Registry in the Expert Guide. I'm Chedva, Vivi, Ludmir, and never forget, we are so proud of you.
Divorce Happens is produced by Fresh Starts Registry, the only divorce registry platform for everything you need to begin again, including home items, hype team, and everything in between. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh. We're here to support you before, during, and after divorce. Head to freshstartsregistry.com for more info.